It's all good. We start off wrong, and I'm trying to clear it with my supervisor in here. If I said something wrong to you that pissed you off, I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I'll be a man about it. But at the end of the day, I'm doing my job.
If you want to see a police officer forced to apologize and back down, this is the video for you. What it started as a normal family breakfast at Dunkin' Donuts in Texas quickly turned tense when a police officer stopped their vehicle over a missing license plate and took an intimidating approach toward a car full of people, including the man's daughter, who was on her way to work. The aggression was there from the very first words, but the man did not react the way the officer expected. He stayed calm, challenged the officer's attitude, and called for a supervisor without ever raising his voice, and in the end, the officer was forced to apologize and leave.
Is that your vehicle?
Yes, my vehicle.
Alright, can you do me a favor? Can you step out from here out there? I just gotta verify it.
What do I need to step out for?
I need to verify something. If I be in there, I won't be able to. Let me touch you down real quick. Spin around. You got anything on that to do?
I mean, do you have to do all this?
Yes, I do. I can bench you down. I can also take out the place in the back.
That's cool.
Verify the phone.
Let me take my sandals off?
Huh?
Socks off?
Say what?
You want me to take my sandals off?
Keep that joke for yourself. Stand over there.
It's not a joke.
No, you're not even trying to be funny, man.
The what? Excuse me? Yeah, but I got a reason for it.
What's the reason?
My wife can't drive. She usually drives the car.
Is that what you're gonna tell the court?
Is that what I'm going to tell the court? Yeah, I mean, that's the truth. She got attacked by a dog yesterday. She has a sling on her arm. Why are you trying to intimidate me? What's your problem, bro?
I'm not your bro. I'm not trying to intimidate anyone.
Why you ain't trying to intimidate me? Why you doing what you're doing? Man, yesterday I dealt with some cops, bro, and they were so much different demeanor. I got them on video and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got this, I don't know what this is about you, bro. If you're a rookie or what it is, a gang task force unit, or it's something about the Southwest. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. I just told you. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with you, bro. Like, look at your demeanor.
My demeanor, I'm doing my job.
Yeah, but your demeanor's not right. You see a family in the car.
I had nothing to do with the family.
Your demeanor's not right. Get in the car.
Do you understand what's
Get in the car.
what the public duty is?
Man,
You
look.
understand that? I'm asking you a
I'm
question.
telling you what happened, right?
That's
You're
not.
not. You're not trying to listen to me.
You're not trying to listen to me. You understand that, right? You know what's interfering with the public duty is?
No.
Oh, you know, it's an arrestable offense in the state of Texas.
What did I
It's
interfere?
interference.
What did I
You're
interfere?
doing all this. You understand that, right?
I'm not interfering with anything.
All right, cool. All right, go look for the car, sir.
Excuse
That's
me.
Insurance
Insurance?
for the car.
Yeah,
I sent
yeah.
it to you yesterday.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have insurance.
All right, can I see it?
Yeah, 1 second.
It's not in there, babe?
1 second.
And your license suspended. Are you listening to me, or you want me to talk to the camera right here? You want to talk to me right here?
I'm listening to you.
All right, your license suspended. You understand that, right?
I understand. You didn't want to listen to me while I'm driving, though.
Okay, but you didn't even give me a reason to listen to you. I'm telling you right now, your license is suspended, right? You told me first the cop took it or I lost it. Then all of a sudden you gave me paperwork. Now all of a sudden I checked it right now, it came back suspended.
Yeah.
So you're not supposed to drive this car. You're not supposed to be driving that car at all. Whatever you got going on, you're not supposed to. You don't have a driving license.
Can I speak to a sergeant?
Excuse me?
I need to speak to a
a
sergeant.
sergeant right here. But let me get your insurance first.
All right, let me get him the insurance. I need to speak to a sergeant, please.
You can speak to it.
All right, call your sergeant.
All right.
There's not a sergeant. You got another cop on the scene?
Yep.
For a family, bro? Or for?
Family? No, that's not what it is for.
What it is it
I need
for?
some help from them.
Why you need help?
Why you gotta ask so many questions?
You ask questions, I can't ask questions?
You're detained right now for traffic stop.
Yeah, but I'm not doing anything wrong, bro. I could ask all the questions I need to.
All right, go ahead and ask.
Is it wrong to ask questions?
No, it's not wrong. Go ahead and ask. But
I'm asking. I'm
right.
going to keep asking.
Go ahead, keep asking.
You're trying to intimidate me. You're
trying to
intimidating. Yeah,
intimidate
you
you.
are.
You're
You
trying to do
got
that for your family,
you got a
man.
little strong demeanor going on to you.
I don't have any
I don't know
strong
if it's
demeanor,
like a
trust
short
me.
man syndrome or something.
Excuse me?
I don't know if it's a little man syndrome.
Oh,
I don't know
is that
what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what
You
you're
got a
saying.
little cocky attitude for no reason, bro. Do your job and do it just right, bro. There's a family here, bro.
All right.
I bet you don't act like that around big thugs and gangsters.
Oh, like I'm a
Ha
student?
ha ha.
I know what you're talking
You
about.
can't
man.
handle yourself. I know it.
I know. You're trying to be
I can
tough
see
on
it in
here.
you. I can see it in you. Call your sergeant. You going through my wife's pictures or what? Here, man.
Excuse me? I like that attitude, man. Keep it up.
I'm gonna keep it up.
How are you, sir?
How you doing, sir?
I'm Sergeant Nichols of the Houston Police Department. I am the supervisor of the scene.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to talk with you. You requested a supervisor.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just trying to figure out what you need.
Well, first of all, I don't know what's going on with this guy. He's trying to intimidate me. You know?
How is he
And
trying to intimidate you?
his demeanor.
What's his demeanor?
His demeanor came on to me like he's just trying to intimidate me, talking to me like a tough guy. You know, I don't know if his mom lets him put on his big boy pants today or or what he's got, is short man syndrome. I don't know what it is.
Yes.
But I got pulled over yesterday. I didn't get pulled over. I got hit, and I had these cops pulled over. Sarge was there.
Yeah.
He was a great guy, and everything went smooth. You know, they checked out my car. I've been pulled over twice, 3 times. My son was there.
Yes.
So there should be no reason for it to go the way he's acting. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He's treating me like I'm I'm a family of 4 criminals or something.
Yeah. The only problem that we have today is, one, you don't have a license plate on your vehicle, which is an issue in the state of Texas, right? So he's doing his job by running vehicles, pulling traffic stops on vehicles with no license plate.
I understand all that. I understand all that, sir. The reason I got you here is because I felt intimidated.
Yes.
And I think you would be more professional with it, which you are.
Yes.
You know, your demeanor shows it.
Yes.
His is very off.
Yes.
So that's the reason I had you come out here, because I know you know more probably than your rookies or whatever.
Okay.
So that's the reason I got you out here.
Okay.
And so we could get this squared away. My daughter got to go to work.
Yeah.
And the car checks out. We just got to go. I have an appointment for the plates.
Okay.
You know, I had expired plates on there. I'm not going to lie, which I already got a ticket for.
Okay.
And the car washed them away. You know.
Okay. All right. So he has to go through his protocol. You're probably gonna get, maybe it's your citation for driving without.
Third one. That would be the third one.
Yeah. But the thing is, you have to not drive if you don't have plates. Right?
Yeah, I have to at this point, though.
I understand, but that's something you can present to the judge whenever you go before
Yes,
them.
sir.
Like this, and maybe the judge will be lenient. I have no idea, but
Yes, sir. I understand.
As his job is to just enforce the law. That's the only thing he's.
Yeah, I understand,
yeah.
but I understand, but that's the reason I had you called out here.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll try to expedite this, get this done over fast. Do you have insurance on the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We already showed it to him.
You showed it to him? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right. Well, he'll take care of that, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. Thank you. 6525.
All right. So here's the deal, man. Your license was taken, why? Because of the DBL charge, right? So you're technically suspended right now. All right. You're not supposed to drive this car. You'll have conviction for DWI, which is driving while license.
DWI.
DWI and DWI.
There's
two different things.
Oh.
That's meaning driving while license suspended.
Oh, okay.
You understand what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So technically you can go to jail right now. I'm not gonna do you this. You got your family with you. All right. You got a lot of violations. More than that, you got your tail lights. You got a lot of things. All right. I'm gonna cut you with 2 right now because I can't just let you go like that with everything that's going on. I'm just gonna give you for the back, the license plate, and for driving while license is filed. However, it could be a lot worse. You can go to jail too. I'm doing my job. You're doing all this recording. By all means, I'm recording too. You can do all that. All right.
I see your demeanor changed a lot.
Uh,
Let's go. No. It's because you're bringing it with me. I'm gonna go with you, and I'm gonna come down with you. I'm doing my job, man.
Nah,
Look,
it wasn't like that.
You work.
Off the
I'm
initiative.
gonna ask you a question. Do you work?
Yes, of course I work.
How do you do your job?
Perfect.
Exactly. I'm trying to do my job, but you're doing all this. I'm trying to verify the car, the VIN number. It doesn't come back to anything.
I mean, I try to tell you off the bat that I try to reason with you, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. We start off wrong, and I'm trying to clear it with my supervisor in here. If I said something wrong to you that pissed you off, I'm sorry about that. I apologize. I'll be a man about it. But at the end of the day, I'm doing my job. You understand that?
I would just love to interject for a moment because I would have handled the situation differently, and I want to commend him for handling it the way that he did because I would have taken you out of the car because that would be the best way.
Yeah,
to verify
I understand, but
you got your son.
Yeah.
So that's why I say he was trying to be as best he could doing his job. So if you can, I mean, what he's trying to say to you is he has compassion, right, for the situation. So I just want you to know that he has a job.
those are your words. That's not what I saw at first.
But talking to him, right? I talked to him when he came.
He didn't want me to talk.
No, but what I'm saying is everyone has a job, right, to do, and they try to do their best.
Like, man, look, bro. Look, at the end of the day, I understand what's going on. I'm doing what I got to do. I've been pulled over plenty of times, I mean, you can see it on my record. It's not my first time I've been pulled over by a rookie cop or by somebody having a bad day or somebody, you know what I'm saying, that their boyfriend let them put on their big boy pants on and shit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, sometimes you got to check yourself in the morning if you're, if daddy lets you or your boyfriend lets you put on your big boy pants, you should definitely check yourself at the door. You know what I'm saying?
Respect ourselves, right?
Yeah.
That's something we got to do daily.
All right. You're gonna be in South Darius for court at 7 p.m. on December 3rd. Okay.
December the 3rd.
All right.
See you there.
I won't be there, but I could be if I got requested. There you go. That's ready. You can go before that. Take care of it. You can call however you want. That's your ID back. Good luck in your case. Got any questions, concerns?
Thank you.
All right, man. We have
I like to change the demeanor. Tonight we have to waste. We had to, we had to waste his time. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's time is wasted because we all have a job to do.
All right. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.
All right, take care.
In this video, the most important lesson is how the man remained completely calm. Despite every provocation, he did not let his emotions take control. He kept the conversation focused on the facts, stood his ground without escalating the situation, and made it clear that respect is non-negotiable whether the person in front of him wears a badge or not. Meanwhile, the officer allowed his ego to control the entire traffic stop and ultimately had no choice but to apologize. This encounter reminds us that staying calm and knowing your rights can completely shift the balance of power during a traffic stop without breaking any laws.